Last month, we reported on a US startup that was offering the recording and storing of memories and dreams for future playback. This week, Millennium Magnetic Technologies has received its first customer, who has become the first ever person to pay to have his memories recorded. The service was initially intended for preclinical Alzheimer's patients and other people wanting to preserve memories that they are worried might fade. However, the commercial availability of MRI machines for the purpose of recording the mind has attracted sci-fi enthusiasts and futurologists excited by this new technology. The first patient to undergo the procedure is one such client. Anthony Broussard from Houston, Texas, contacted MMT with the hope of being able to relive specific emotions in the future.
The reason I'm doing this scan is to help me with sort of motivation and focus work. I mean, I think I'm a fairly diligent, motivated person most of the time, but I know maybe in a few years I'd like to be able to replay some of that in case I'm feeling tired or unmotivated or I really want to push myself on something.
Following the recording, the Connecticut-based neurotechnology startup stores the thoughts with the hope of reinterpreting the data gathered in the future. Currently, playback technology is relatively crude, though it is already possible to visually reconstruct images from the mind to some extent. These images, taken from the MRI scans of a subject who had just watched a movie, were recorded by scientists at the University of Berkeley in California in 2011. MMT and Broussard believe that in the future it will be possible to replay the thoughts in vivid detail, either on a screen or in the mind itself through electrical impulses sent to the brain. With the field of neurotechnology still only in its infancy, the scope of potential is vast.
I think in the future we'll get to where you could probably post your emotions on Facebook or something, literally, right? Right now we use words to communicate, but those words, if I say I'm in love or I'm terrified or something, those symbols, that structure affects your perception, your brain. Well, if we move from symbols to actual waves, brain waves, why not? We could communicate that way.